What up, freaks? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Doing another WWE Elite action figure review by Mattel. It is going to be the Monday Night War Greatest Hits Ringmaster. Now, this is part of a Build-A-Figure wave, and the Build-A-Figure is Gorilla Monsoon. As the WWE president, here we got a little picture of the rest of the wave. I got Ken Shamrock, I got Hitman. I'm still looking for that Diamond Dallas Page. I believe this figure comes with the legs and shoes or feet of Gorilla Monsoon. We got a little write-up here along with some stats. He is from Victoria, Texas, 6'2", weighs 255 pounds, and the finisher is the $1 Million Dream. We got a little write-up down here. Raw, January 8th, 1996. On the Brother Love Show, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, introduced the world to a man worthy of the $1 Million Championship, the Ringmaster. Career highlights include the $1 Million Champion and Hall of Fame inductee. We're on the front of the box here. As you can see, it comes with a $1 Million belt and looks to be 3 pairs of swappable hands. We got the pointer fingers that are affixed to the figure. We got the slappy hands. We got the C-grip hands. And, of course, the legs of Gorilla Monsoon tucked back there. Let's open this guy up and see what the Ringmaster is all about. All right, out of the box, we got the Ringmaster, and it's a pretty plain Jane figure. We got the legs of Gorilla Monsoon, panted legs, double jointed, pinless, and of course the feet are kind of not very posable, but there's a little bit of a tilt in there. Not too bad, but it doesn't really pivot. Okay, so black pants, a belt, that's what you get. We'll set that aside for now. And of course, we got the hands. We got the pointer hands there. We'll bring in the slappy hands just to get a good look at them. And then, of course, the C-grip hands. You know the deal. And we get the belt, which, I don't know, they mailed in this figure, I gotta say. You got the $1 Million belt here. There's only one hole for this plug to go into, and it's quite loose, I would say. So I would say if you're gonna have him wear this thing, have him wear it over his shoulder. I don't know, him being kind of young and green at the time, he probably wore it around his waist as much as possible. Of course, he wasn't nearly as big as he gets to be later in life. So, to me, this was just a shitty gimmick. Put that on there. Gotta kind of tuck it onto the chest there. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work, but let's look at the articulation and the paint real quick. He's got the star on the side of the wrestling boots, and that's kind of the start of, going down to the Hollywood Blondes, and then he teams up with Pillman. He's got the black knee pads. Let's check for those pins down here if we can, and there are pins. So they're pinned. They're covered up by the knee pads though, but double jointed. Knee pads kind of get in the way. We got a boot cut, and then of course the rocker on the ankle provides the tilt. You can do the splits. He's got the thigh cut that twists all the way around. You got a twist on the waist, stomach crunch, ball joints on the shoulders, go up about that high, twist all the way around, and then of course we got the pinless elbows, double jointed. Dang, This guy is stiff here. Oh my goodness. There we go. And then, of course, the wrist swivel and pivot. Gotta say though, over here, if you notice that paint, they didn't hit it as hard. It kind of curves inward, so they just missed it. It was too light, so I'm gonna have to fix that with a paint pen. Gee whiz. And then, of course, the head swivels, looks down a little bit, not much, looks up a little bit, kind of needs the help of the stomach crunch there. Twist all the way around. So this is probably one of the most plain Jane figures ever. I don't recall the original version. I probably should look it up. But I know we got one at some point, and because my friend told me so. And so, well, I don't know, is this an improvement? Because this figure is kind of whack. Not really digging it that much. It's just, I don't know. It looks like it could be Bob Backlund, and Bob Backlund looks about he's just as bland as could be. So, this is just, there's nothing to this figure. There's no glam, you know. You got the belt that doesn't fit. You got a couple swappable hands. It is Stone Cold and stunning Steve Austin, you know. So we all know what it becomes, and a lot of people want to get this figure because it is an early version of what becomes Stone Cold. So what else about this guy? He was in ECW for a while. He debuted with WWE or WWF in '95. Austin disliked this character. He didn't like it. The manager was Ted DiBiase, who did most of the talking. We'll bring him in here. So same mold for the belt. You know, the one hole, the one peg. This is the early Legends version here with the silver. He had a, ew, what the heck is that? Is that supposed to be there? I guess it is. I don't know. There's that. This little thing down there. Sorry. I had it out of view because I was staring at it so hard. But we'll have to look into that. The most cartoony-ish face. They don't really capture Ted DiBiase. It's just like, give him the right hair and beard, and, you know, it's good enough. And I got that 2-pack, the Ultimate with Steamboat, and those head sculpts are pretty nice. So, looks like it's pretty much the same. This one's a little bit lighter. The Ted DiBiase $1 Million belt's a little darker. We got his nice little briefcase for his money, 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 money. And Ringmaster came out to that theme song. So, every guy's got a price. If we're gonna have Ted, maybe we should bring out Virgil. This is a Build-A-Figure. Decent Virgil action figure. These little tights that say Virgil. Rest in peace, Virgil. Money, 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 money. There we go. These guys kind of sitting in the back, but yeah, they debuted on the Brother Love show. Ted DiBiase was wearing his turtleneck. Some early, I think he ended up going up against a very young Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy was short hair and he looked to be a little out of shape. Here is the stunning Steve Austin. There's no stars on the side of the boot. He's got hair and actually a ponytail, which is crazy. This belt is sick. I love these shorts too. And the robe's pretty cool. I like this figure a lot, actually. Stunning Steve on the back. The SS. What belt is this? No, it's the television. Television. And then we'll bring in a Steve Austin here. What? What? Ah, yeah. Oh, that white dust. I love it. So, there we have it, guys. I mean, I almost don't want to rate this. I'm going to give him a 5.5. Because it's so lackluster. It's just what's going on with this. He got a belt. Yay. He got some swappable hands. Yay. But what? White boots and a bunch of black on it is just nothing cool. No robe, no fun. You know, he's bland. He's boring. Even Steve Austin don't like it. So, funny little story though. I saw an interview with Brian Clark, who was actually Chronic and Adam Bomb. And he said that he almost was the ringmaster. Can you imagine that? So, yep. It's a 5.5. What did I say before? I can't remember. But I'm going with a 5.5 right now. The articulation's okay. The paint's okay, except for this wrist tape here, which is some sloppy shit. Wow. Somebody's working the hose upstairs. A belt that doesn't even fit around his waist. Boo hiss. So that's going to be my somewhat short, abbreviated version of this review. It's a 5.5. It ain't great. So, you know, I don't know. I'll think about selling this guy when I put together the figure. Of course, when I get the whole set, I'm going to have to rate them all. And this guy's probably gonna be dead last. I don't know. We'll see. I know it's not gonna be DDP because I can't find that guy because everybody fucking wants him. So there you have it, guys. Please like, subscribe, send in a comment, drop a comment. I'll reply to you guys. I hope you guys like this review. Yeah, I mean, this figure's next to doo-doo garbage, I would say. You know, it's just not that great. Pinned knees, just to add on, compound onto the complaints. Yeah, just not a great figure. Sorry. So, if you're looking for that Build-A-Figure, I would say go out and get it. It shouldn't be that hard. The Bret Hitman hearts are everywhere. I'm finding that DDP is hard to track down. I've only seen one Shamrock, and that's the one that I bought. So good luck out there, guys. We'll check you later. Peace out. Everyone's got a price.